Are we ready for wood?
Really coiffed.
Boom.
Oh, we're on. Well, I'm pissed.
We're on.
10 seconds, I'm slamming Verizon, then we're moving on to better things.
Okay.
20 plus year customer. You're running the risk of losing me, pal.
Okay.
Anyway, that's
So, but on to better things. We promised this.
What do you think of coffee? Same recipe, extra scoop of coffee. That's all.
Yeah, don't taste. It doesn't taste coffee or. Anyways. Dun 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 dun. Look at that. I don't know. Men of a certain age. Just this gives you morning wood, doesn't it? Just the idea of holding a Penthouse in your hand and thumbing through the pictures and the letters.
But the soft focus that they were known for. Wasn't a fan then, not a fan now. We'll try to be different.
You're hardcore.
Well, that's the thing. They were more hardcore. That's what we like Penthouse for.
Yeah.
And even more, I'm going to read this one.
Oh, you're gonna read something?
Well, we're going to do the Penthouse Forum on air. That's what we promised our.
No, I said we were gonna show it. Oh, we're gonna read one now. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I see.
Go
You
ahead.
want to that's right. You wanted to show. Oh,
I mean, we could.
Does Penthouse have a fold-out centerfold like
You know what?
Playboy?
No, they don't. Oh. Brown sugar.
This is so cruel. So it doesn't fold out, but it.
Okay, this is 1976. So yeah, Bush.
Now-
Oh my God, look at look at that picture.
Can we do it here? If I do this and flip it around, you might be able to get away with
You think so?
not showing. Just flip it
Oh, I don't-
exactly. You got to flip it exactly like that.
Okay.
Whoops.
Whoa,
Sorry.
that was the best part.
Uh-oh.
Anyways, there she is. Okay.
Don't tell YouTube.
Right. But man, look at that.
But
Look at that. Look at that. Look at her face.
my theory is that
Ooh.
bush is a form of clothing. So I think that nowadays, when you show a woman's pussy with a bush, that
Yeah.
should be technically okay. It's not nudity,
And look at,
right?
for those who aren't familiar with it, it's a cigarette ad. Look at another cigarette ad.
On the back cover, no less.
Well, and it's the same brand.
There's more
Oh,
cigarette
here's
ads.
the,
than
yeah,
the
really.
Camel,
How did they
Marlboro.
survive after cigarette ads were taken out?
Well, remember there were alcohol couldn't do ads on TV, so it was usually look at it's all cigarette and alcohol ads.
And look,
This is
no,
great.
and look at. You want to buy a turntable?
Oh, that's awesome! But actually, nowadays they would, because vinyl's coming back. Vinyl is back.
Finally, turntables worth building your whole system around. Yes. Okay. Well, this is. I mean, have you picked one up and just kind of like, gone through it, just like while sitting on the sofa?
Oh, to actually read them for the articles?
Yeah, I started reading. Well, look at the ads. It's so much fun.
Well, yeah, I used to do that with Life. I still do because we have the Life magazine down there too, and it really is.
I'm sure it's just as much fun with Life as it is with Penthouse, right?
Just looking at the people, the hairstyles, the people's faces.
Yeah, the way. Oh, I know.
Or as George Carlin would say, that guy right there, he's dead. He's dead right there. That guy, he's dead.
Yeah, well, you point a picture of George Carlin, you could say the same thing. Yeah, he's dead.
Hey, that's not fair.
What?
Okay, that's true though.
I think he'd be
Look
fine
at
with
another
it.
alcohol ad. Okay, Penthouse Forum. So, we can show this. So, for all of you that we did this on air yesterday, so that's the Penthouse Forum that we're talking about. And it was right in the beginning of the magazine. And it soon morphed into this whole letters to Penthouse. And they were written by people with real-time experiences. So, if they were written well, they usually started off with this, I never thought this would ever happen to me, but, and went on. So, we read the first one to ourselves, didn't like it. Read the second one, the Menopause Show, so listen to that. Bobby gave his version. This is the third letter, 1976, November edition.
Careful.
Great. Learning to Love Your Mother-in-Law is the name of this one. This should
Oh,
be
I
interesting.
like these ancestry ones.
My mother-in-law and I have been having a flirting, no-touching kind of teasing game going on for a few months. And since we haven't talked about it, that makes it even more fantasy-like and exciting. She gives me little peeps at her enormous tits when it's convenient and does things like bending down in front of me to give me a cup of coffee or serve me a cold drink while I'm watching television. The best part of the game is that there are always other people around. So we have to be careful not to be too obvious with our glances. Sometimes she positions herself in such a way that I have a clear view up her skirt as she is sitting opposite me, but no one else suspects what's going on. Once she gave me a flash of bush, which caused an immediate and lasting erection.
Lasting? If it was more than 4 hours, go see your physician.
This was pre-Viagra. Viagra?
Oh,
the looks,
it is good.
The look she was giving my crotch didn't ease my cock from its hard state either. She made it worse by asking me to get up and get her an ashtray. She looked slyly into my eyes, because everyone smoked back then.
They did.
She looked slyly into my eyes as I awkwardly sidled my way out of the living room filled with relatives trying to keep my bulging crotch from being too noticeable. All the adjectives they used before cock. Recently, we got past the game-playing stage of our relationship when she surprised me at home alone one day. She stripped off her blouse. It's a blouse and a bra. She stripped off her blouse and bra and gave me a fabulous blowjob. At the last moment, I shot my load all over her tits. She then licked her tits and played with her nipples and her cunt. So that always...
Cunt?
I
Interesting.
know, she said, but back then, I think it was actually okay to say cunt. As she watched me jerk off. It took a while since I had just shot one load, but her presence and sexual energy soon had me beating a stiff rod once again. She herself continued to jerk off. Jerk off.
Wow, interesting. I didn't know that
Referencing,
was...
I know.
Wow.
That's just amazing.
In
How language
1976,
has
who
changed.
knew?
Moaning so much that I couldn't be sure of how many times she made herself come, and he spelled come C-O-M-E. Oh, gosh, how times have changed. When I announced that I was going to come again, she shouted for me to stop and quickly made me put on her panties. I did not expect this.
Oh, there we go.
She
Good.
then
It's getting
started,
it was getting a little generic.
I know, she then started sucking the head of my cock through the panties while she jerked me rapidly with quick, short strokes. I came in a few moments and she moaned as if she were a starving woman being fed for the first time in weeks.
Wow.
Oh, that's a really weird analogy. And then in parentheses, she is a widow. Like that as her.
There we go. Okay, I think we can stop it right there.
Since the ice was broken,
More
our
now.
games have taken a new turn. When I'm at her house, she gives me a signal which tells me to go into the bathroom. In a prearranged hiding place in the bathroom is a pair of panties, which she has just worn while jerking off. The crotch is always very moist and aromatic, and I sniff the panties as I'm getting my rocks off. As the final moment comes, I spread the panties on the sink and aim my cum at the crotch. I then replace the panties and leave the bathroom. A few minutes later, my mother-in-law re-enters the room and jerks off while she is wearing my cum-soaked gift. When she comes out again, she is wearing the panties, and it gives me an added thrill to know that she is sitting across from me, eating dinner or playing cards, feeling my wet, sticky fluid on her cunt. We've never fucked, but I think that soon we'll break down all barriers and start to see each other alone more often. I'm in no hurry, however, as this game we play is plenty to keep me interested for the present. And guess where she's from? Or he's
Vegas.
From? Vegas!
Yay! Vegas, baby!
Jesus, that happens out on the strip. So, there you go.
There we go. That's your Penthouse forum for today.
A little bit of a kinky, bizarre one.
Yeah. All right. I think now that you've got your warning wood, go play with yourself.
Did you say warning wood?
Well, it's your warning wood.
Warning wood to not...
Preceding your morning wood. So hurry. Get to the bathroom, your bed, shower, whatever.
And you're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Don't
Bye.
forget the
Morning wood.
panties.